Sorry, and we are back. I'm gonna have to slice that together, but I was just like, oh, my phone is not on do not disturb, and I felt like somebody was about to call me. Anyways, I got the Knight of Swords here. So I do feel like this person is more in the phase of gathering information. They're trying to get a perspective, opposed to giving you all of theirs. That's why I'm like, I'm getting a really scorpionic energy from this person. Or, you know, they're just a water sign, to be completely honest. I mean, like the Pisces, let's be honest. Like, we always like to know what's going on. We're very observant, but I feel like this person is trying to get more information from you because they want you. They're fixed on you. They're not going anywhere. The Queen of Wands. But I do feel like there has been a period of isolation from this person, but they do want to come out of that with the Knight of Swords here. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune just came out. They want to change it. And it's not necessarily them too with this Justice card. It's also time to change. I really get like this energy of divine timing. Justice is at work. This is karma. This has been karmic with the Ten of Wands again. There's just been a lot of burdens that are being moved out of and cleared for this person. And they're starting to see you and this connection a lot clearer than they might have before, which is very positive. Yep. We got, okay, just to be clear, we got the Wheel of Fortune, the World card, the Sun card, and the Six of Pentacles. So, in love, specifically right now, just because that is the rabbit hole that we're down, this situation is going to change. This person with this King of Cups is going to change. You're going to see the shift in this month. By the end of this month, there will be a shift. And if you don't see a shift with this specific person, then I feel like the universe is sending somebody else in for you. But love is just a really big, not even love, it's partnership. Partnering up of the different souls are coming together at this time. So awesome. I just feel like there is, right. From the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, this person's been on ice. They put you on ice. They've been going through their own issues. You've been going through yours, closing out their own cycles. But now they see the sunlight. They see you, the Queen of Wands. They want to be there for you, and now they want to give. But like I said, don't be surprised. This person is going to ask you a lot of questions. That's what I meant. They're going to ask you a lot of questions. They're going to ask you so many questions. You might not even recognize that you don't have even time to form your questions because they're just trying to get to know you. Like, they're just like, so okay, and they're real good at gathering information. They're a real good talker. Could have Libra energy, Gemini, Aquarius energy too. But they're really smooth at like getting information. So they're just like, oh, so where you from? What have you been doing? Cool. So, and then where did that lead you? Okay, and then where'd you go? And just know that like they're listening to you the entire time because they want to know all about who this hot, sexy woman is. You know, like they're just there. Right. So we got the Devil card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Strength card, Death, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Magician card. Pisces, like, how do I, give me a second. The King of Pentacles. So you could be connecting with the Capricorn. I feel like a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo. I just heard Libra, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Particularly a Capricorn or someone with strong Capricornian placements or Saturn placements, aspects. There's been a tie here, or a break from this person. I feel like this is a past energy with the Strength card and the Death card to the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this was the energy in the past, but the shoe is on the other foot, if you will. And I'm getting that like you had to overcome this connection, and you did with Strength, and it made you a lot stronger. And after this connection, so I'm getting more of an X. I'm getting more of an X energy, but this person, they got you into this Nine of Pentacles. After you cut out this connection, and you kind of let go of this temptation here, the need to be with somebody, to connect. I feel like it was like one of those karmic situations where you connected with this person, and through connecting with this person who you knew wasn't really great for you, you were like, why did I feel the need to have to be with somebody? And you started answering those questions, and you went down that rabbit hole of spirituality and learning all these other things and all these perspectives and whatnot. I feel like that situation puts you in the Nine of Pentacles mode. Oh my gosh, the Seven of Cups just flew out. it puts you in this Nine of Pentacles mode for you to focus on what it is that really matters. It made you really think about everything in the grand scheme of things, but most importantly, it made you think and consider where do you stand? What is important to you? What is valuable to you here with this Nine of Pentacles here? And so I feel like there was a huge transformation. There was a huge transformation of overcoming this devil here. And it sparked a business. It sparked a career. You know, for instance, with me, literally, I broke up with the guy that I was with, or even, I don't even want to say broke. It was just all over the place. Like, it was before I knew the labels, twin flames or whatever. But let me tell you, I don't care what it was. It was a mess. That was the label that I would give it, a hot mess. And it was mutual. I'm mature now. I am saved. I've meditated. I've contemplated. You know, we were just not great for each other. It was the devil energy. And I can be honest and say that. But through that connection, through that shit show that was a relationship, it really made me look at myself different. And it also got me into tarot. Like, it literally forced me to learn something new because I was so fixated on like what happened that like I started looking at tarot. And then from there, I just started really loving it and started learning about all this other stuff because I was always super into astrology, but it made me expand. And so here I am now, I can't even remember how long ago, maybe 2 years now. And I'm here at the Nine of Pentacles. Like, you get to see it. Like, we're here. Like, it happened because of that breakup, because of that ending. It resulted with the Death card here in this transformation, and for me to focus on myself, my coin, pick up a new craft, and now I'm a totally different individual. So I feel like that was this type of relationship. And with the Strength card, again, to the Queen of Wands, it was such a closing of a cycle. And I feel like I'm getting this energy that with this new energy that's coming in, with this new offer that's coming in, the Four of Cups to the Queen of Cups, and from this King of Cups that we saw earlier. Where is he? I don't know where he went. Here he is. Sorry. This King of Cups. I feel like this ex might make a return now. Just because, like, this is the final countdown. Like, it is the final countdown for this person. This is their last chance. I feel like with this connection, it was very strong, you know, it was very bold, and they've been looking at you and they've been seeing you from afar, and they're just like, if there was a time for me to act, it's going to be now, because you're really energetically taking away from this person and giving it to this King of Cups. I feel like you are physically, mentally, spiritually letting go of this King of Pentacles, and you are going to be giving to a King of Cups. Because love is just, it's being manifested for you right now. And you have a lot of power and control, and you're dictating kind of what this next chapter is going to look like for you. And for, again, yeah, this next solar return, this is a big year. This is a big transformative year. Just because, like, you're on a new path and you've learned a lot of lessons. You've learned a lot of lessons from the past, so you're really at like this really cool kind of full energy. But it's been at quite the cost, okay? It hasn't been easy, but you're coming back to stability. I just feel like, yeah, and it's so weird because my energy just went shoo. It just went shoo. So I feel like this person, this devil energy, they might have that effect on you. Or they might have had that effect on you when you were together, where like they were just an energy vampire. This person's an energy vampire, and I feel like they want your energy. And that's why they feel it so, that's why they feel it so strongly that you're giving it to someone else. Like, you're physically like, okay, putting your energy in a box, and you're actually giving it to someone else. Even if you haven't communicated or talked to this person, you still thought about them enough. But once this person finally, you know, brings their feelings to the forefront, and again, this energy is so fixated on you, this person feels it, because they're just like, they've been feeding off of the negativity this entire time since you've been out of communication. So we got the Five of Cups to the Two of Cups. Two of Cups here. That's why I'm like, there's two. I feel like it's weird because I get the sense that this person knows. I mean, they know that you're like going off with someone, but I can't tell. I guess like where I'm not necessarily confused, but where it might depend on your situation. This person might catch wind or find out that you actually are with someone else. It might come up in a weird way. And so they kind of take it as like a signal to try to reach out to you. And it might even come in the form of like I heard that you're with such and such, and I just want you to I want to wish you the best. I saw that you're happy. And I'm really sorry about everything that happened. I want us to be on a good foot. I'm sorry about everything that I did to you. And I want you to be like, if you were to get engaged, like I feel like this person would come and reach out. But I feel like they're really sorry. They're like so sorry about the connection, but ooh, this just funked up my energy. Okay. Okay. So, got a few messages. All right. So Spirit took me in a different direction. So I'm gonna finish out what I was gonna say, and they're like, I'm not supporting this anymore. All right, and I feel a lot lighter. Oh my gosh, and like all of a sudden I literally feel like a whoop. That's nuts. I genuinely just felt like an energy just lift from me. Okay, crazy. All right, and we're back in this thing. Yeah, okay. So just to wrap this on up. Yeah, this person feels really, really, really sorry about what they did. They feel really, really bad about this past situation, and they genuinely want to come. But this person is just a negative Nancy. They genuinely walk around with like a black cloud over them. Like they came in and like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, oh, I'm so weighed down by this energy. I feel like this person is coming back in you to reconcile. But here's the thing. You popped up as the Queen of Swords. You're not going to hear it. I don't know what it is that they have to say, but you're going to listen to it, I feel like, but you're still going to be very cold towards the answer. Like, even if they come back and try to apologize, you're just like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, okay, I'm happy that you got that off your chest, but my man would hate to see your name popping up on my phone right now, so I'm gonna need you to go. I'm gonna need you to kick rocks. It's real serious. And this person, and the craziest thing about this individual is it literally plays into their sick fantasy of like, nobody wants them, the world is falling apart, they feel rejected. So this is the prime opportunity for them to be rejected. Now they care about you when you don't want them. It's just that Somebody That I Used to Know song. But you didn't have to cut me off. But what's his part? He's like, now and then I think of when we were together, like how you felt so happy you could die. Like, it's literally his verse. This person is coming back now and just being like, but you didn't have to like just leave me out in the dust. Like, they're going to be the victim. Somehow this person is going to paint themselves into the victim by letting you be happy. Like, it's almost as if they're like, I'm a martyr for you, but because I love you, I can't have you. So now I'm stuck in this emotional very Edgar Allan Poe, very Nevermore, you know, writing these love poems after the bitch done died. You know what I'm saying? Like, who has time for that? I'm sorry. Whew. And Spirit is telling me, do not get wrapped up into this person's energy. Do not do it. It will catch you off guard. Because I feel like it's going to feel really genuine. And I feel like this person, and I do not use this word. I do not use this word. You could click through every damn video. I don't. But this person, the way that they made me feel, they are very like, they're narcissist. They're very self-centered. I'm not saying that lightly, but this person is narcissist. They're incapable of like being happy. They choose to be miserable. They get off on it. And like, that's why y'all's connection was so powerful, because you were literally the sun and this person was legit. I don't even want to do the moon disrespectful like that. This person was, I don't even know. This person was just so like, this person was rain. And I don't even want to disrespect the elements like that, but that's just how day and night you were. And they fed off of that energy. They fed off of it, and they know that it's going to someone else. They can see it now because it might be on Instagram. You just look glowing. You look like you're getting good. So this person is coming through and trying to like feed off of it again. But you put this up. You're focusing on work. There's a big emphasis on community here this month, and putting in work. I feel like with this Eight of Pentacles here, and I'm kind of borrowing from a reading that I saw earlier, but I feel like with this Piscean energy, there is a need, like there are going to be people around you who want to work with you, but there's a lot of this that you still have to do on your own, and you have to be okay with that, just because there are snakes in the grass and people don't have the best intentions. And it's not because you're bad or you can do anything to even avoid it. It's just because you are working towards a goal, and that always happens. And when you start finding success, you're going to have people who start coming out the woodworks, asking for different things, wanting different things, trying to request different things. So just be on the lookout. Wow, the Lovers. Oh, and I forgot 2 cards. Yeah, the Two of Swords and the Fool card. So again, there is a new beginning, but here's the thing. Do not be blinded by this situation. I really feel like this person is just a wizard at freaking their timing of all of this. Like, I feel like you waited for this person. I feel like when you were like being a Pisces and trying to learn how to forgive, you were just like, oh, I'm going to wait for this person. You waited. The moment that you enter into something happy with somebody else, that's when they decide to come up. And you're just like, you perfect. You trying to block me from this new beginning. You are the devil energy trying to tempt me back into my past, but I'm really trying to let go of everything and start on a completely new journey, right? With the Lovers card here, this always demonstrates a choice. There's a choice here. And so there's a choice to go back to the past, but I feel like this person, I feel like in your heart of hearts, you know that this person is not anything close to what it is that you need, and they don't even compare to this King of Cups that has come into your life. This King of Cups, has been distant, but not cold in the way that this person was beforehand. The Lovers, Nine of Cups. The Lovers to the Nine of Cups. Oh, wow. The Lovers, the Nine of Cups to the Page of Cups. So there's going to be a wish fulfillment. Some of you guys could end up being pregnant with twins. Congratulations. But others of you, this is about the physical manifestation of a connection that has happened behind the scenes with the High Priestess here. I feel like it's finally going to manifest in the 3D realm. There's going to be some sense of reunion here with a soulmate, and it could come if this is more work related for you, this could come in the form of a soul tribe with that 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles there. You're just going to be meeting soul people, soulmates, your wish fulfillment. You just have to be careful about, praying for discernment so you can tell which is which. Just because everything's going to be so new. You're into uncharted territories, which is beautiful. This is what you wanted, but you can't be overzealous that you know the lay of the land before you've actually seen the land, and it's not to say that your intuition isn't on point and all of that other stuff, but you want to be excited. You want to think that like everything is rainbows and butterflies. You always want to think that as a Pisces with this Fool card here, but you are aware that people don't always have your best intention, and it's nothing personal to you. If people love you or hate you, it's nothing personal to you. It has nothing to do with you. It's all a projection. And so with that knowledge, you have to kind of discern what people are projecting in a positive way and what people are projecting in a parasitic way where they want to take from you. Okay. But no tangent. But I really feel like there's going to be some sort of reunion here with a soulmate, with somebody with a really deep spiritual connection here with the High Priestess. There's just been a lot of very like telepathic communication. That's why I'm like, I feel like this person that you're connecting with, even if they're not a sun sign, water sign, they do have a dominant water placement, because a lot of this connection and relationship has happened in the 5D realm. There could have even been like a child involved. There could have been like another child involved, or like, especially with this 3 of Cups here. That might have been something that's blocked this connection from coming through. But even again, I'm being pulled to the Knight of Swords. I feel like there's going to be communication, whatever it is that was causing this issue, and I'm being pulled here to the Nine of Swords. There's going to be very clear and direct communication about forward movement. The Ace of Swords. Yes, I mean, that's thank you for the confirmation. Like, there's going to be very clear communication about what's happening moving forward. And it could be, yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles here. It could be a plan, but it could be a plan of a trip that I'm being pulled to the 8 of Wands. All right, hold on. I'm being pulled to your masculine right now. This is funny. This is interesting to the, this is very similar to the Taurus reading. So you could be connecting with a Taurus or have Taurus in your chart. You know me, I'm a Taurus moon. So it seems like either my energy is just, you know, all over these readings, or there's some similarities. All right. So you're masculine, okay? The person that you're connecting with. This seems to be a love reading. If I remember, I'll try to do a work interpretation of this too. But your masculine is not feeling great right now. This King of Cups character, he is not where he wants to be right now. He's just not. And you have to be okay with that, right? This person, they really are not in a negative way. This isn't bad or whatever, you know, okay, I'll say that it was a bad habit, but they've been corrected, okay? But this person is very much ruled by their ego. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, fire dominant person, Mars person, or a Scorpio, King of Wands too. I give to Scorpio, ancient ruler being Mars. Anyways, they are very much ruled by their passion and their ego, and especially with the Emperor, and they feel like their empire has been torn down in a way it's not good enough. Their house is not their house is not clean enough to keep company, and it's just because they've been like depressed. And it's so funny. This is really funny. This person is like a mess. They're literally a mess. This person has been kind of in their head and very depressed. And they're typically a clean person, but if you walked into their room right now, you wouldn't see the floor. And that's so unlike them, but it's just because they've been so insecure with the Eight of Swords here, and they've been so focused on healing and recovering. The Seven of Pentacles to the Four of Swords here. They're a mess, and they genuinely wouldn't be able to invite you over even if they wanted to. They're so embarrassed. That's what I mean by this person is egocentric, not in the bad way of ego, just very masculine. They're very like yang. And so they're embarrassed. They would be embarrassed to have you around right now. They look bad. Like, they've just been going through it. And so I feel like, but they're getting this calling as you start rising up and focusing on you and focusing on your bag and your coin and really putting yourself into that Queen of Swords energy. I feel like this person is going to want to elevate and meet you, with the King of Pentacles. With the King of Swords, with the King of Wands here, because they do want this Ten of Cups, and I'm being pulled to the Lover, and they want something solid. I feel like this person really wants like some sort of long-term with you, but they feel like they need to come in with an offer, and they're just not. They're very in their head right now. They don't have it. But I do feel like things are, even though the Seven of Pentacles, okay, from your end, it seems like it's taking a long time for a certain project with the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles here. It could be taking a long time for something to come through and develop, but for them, it's happening really fast. They're going to start cleaning up. Like, literally, this is the type of person to be in a rut like this. They've been in ruts like this. They might be quite moody, particularly if they're Scorpio. They have their ups and downs. This has been one of their lowest lows, though. This has been a very, very low and a very long low. And you have to be understanding of that with the Four of Swords. You know, this implies the Three of Swords. They were heartbroken. They've been devastated. They've been through the ringer, okay? But I feel like this person overall, they're the type to wake up one morning and be like, okay, I got to get back on my shit. I'm going to go get a haircut. And then from that haircut, they're like, and then I'm going to go talk to my mans and see if I can get more money. And then after I get this money, I'm going to invest it in this way. And then I'm going to do like that. Like, they're just very logical. And I'm being, again, pulled to the Ace of Swords. They're very much about their business and they're about their money. And that is where their energy is right now, manifesting, because they want you to come back. They want to have something for you to come home to. It's really sweet. But the thing about it is, like, it looks like it's taking a long time for you. But trust me, this person is making moves on their end. They're making, I ain't gotta dance, I make money moves. Like, the masculine is making moves because they don't like being in the transition that they're in, right? All right. That's funny. That's funnier. Okay. Oh man, I mentioned from a work perspective. I'm sorry. Before I get back into this, from a work perspective, that has to do with you. If you're not connecting with another person, And again, this is your mirror, so it makes sense. It's the same thing. Like if for work, you feel like you're not there yet, like where you're not where you want to be. And so you got to put the focus on it. The difference is if this is you, I feel like you're coming out of that energy. And again, you're waking up and you're like, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. Da, 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 and you're starting to cross those things off of your list. It has to do with your mental energy. It has to do with where you are up here. Once you can accept that you actually do have control over certain things, like for me, my nails, like I got to pick what these look. I got to pick the shape. I got to do the color. Once you start realizing that you do have control over little things, then you'll start working your way up to bigger things. So you and this person, if you are connecting to someone, are going through this same journey. You're going through the same part of the battle. You're a little bit further along than they are, just because I feel like you've had a longer recovery period. I feel like this person, you know, the masculine energy, that their stuff tends to happen quite quickly. So while you were waiting for this person, again with the Five of Pentacles, you were going through this and healing with that previous person that we were speaking about, that earth energy, that devil energy. They just kind of got theirs, like where yours was like a slow whatever. They just literally got kicked in the stomach. They got kicked in the gut, and they got the wind knocked out of them. So now they're coming back. So but you're both on the same part. And I feel like in by March, April, by the springtime, you're gonna feel so much. You're gonna feel like you're on the same page with this person, because they're gonna recognize that you guys are both on the same journey. Blech, that was so many words. But all right, we got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Nice. That's why I'm like, you got to focus on your coin. That's what I just said. There's a need to focus on you, your coin, your investments, and allow yourself to come and receive. You know, I should really put it like this, because it really, or whatever. This Knight is walking towards her. Okay. All right. This Knight is walking towards her. Your focus is here, down on this pinnacle, nurturing this pinnacle, nurturing yourself, self-love, really, in the cheesiest way possible, self-love, getting these businesses out. And then I feel like this masculine or multiple masculines is why I started laughing, is just because are going to come towards you with these offers of stability. There are people who are coming towards you, a lot of masculine. You're going to be fighting them off. And it's funny because they're all coming in with some sort of a stable offer. It's not even like these people are just people who want to hit it and quit it. No, they see you as wifey, Queen of Pentacles here. They want to wife it up. They want you to be the mother of their kids. And you're just like, no, for multiple reasons. I even feel like even this Emperor here, the King of Cups that we were talking about, I feel like to an extent they're going to be on the outside too, just because you're so focused on your coin, as you should be. You're so focused. And if somebody wants to get your attention, then they're actually going to have to fight to get your freaking attention. Somebody's going to have to stand out from this wand. But I'm telling you, your phone is going to be buzz, 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 all freaking deacon March. And I feel like just through the summertime and everything else. 5. This is the 5 of Wands. There could be 5 people, maybe even 6 with this masculine here. There could be about 6 people that are coming up to you. One of them being your ex. One of them really knocking you off your gear for about 2 days. And honestly, I feel like I've been rewatching Samurai Jack. Great show. It's super spiritual. If you ever are bored or you like animation and anime, it's such a great story. The soundtrack is ridiculous. But anyways, there's this one episode where like there was this wizard, and like he had this really depressing music, kind of like Darth Vader music. He's walking through the streets and everybody would just go to their sides because he was so mean, and he was like this really mean wizard. Anyways, I feel like this person is that. They're that really mean wizard, meaning you're going to feel their energy drain you before they come. Like you're just all going to sudden sink, and you're going to be like, oh. And then eventually you're going to get a text and you're going to be like, it was you. It was you. You managed to somehow bring me down, and I haven't even been thinking about you. Just because like when they come up on their horses, boom, 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 you know. But there's just going to be so much competition for you. All right, Pisces, okay. Be very aware of the people coming towards you. You are on a whole new journey, Pisces. The Fool, the Eight of Wands. You're on a whole new journey. Beautiful. Great. You're picking up on a lot of different energies from a lot of different directions and a lot of different people. You might even have some restless nights because of how different the situation is. And it might come in the form of excitement. But just understand that you have to take time with these people who are coming in. The Hermit to the Judgment card. To see people who they are. Do not put the carriage above the horse. Do not seek temptation from the snake, the devil energy. Not that I think that anybody is evil or has any malice for you. I just feel like the darker forces are at play because you yourself are about to elevate. And when that happens, you just attract a lot of new energies that you necessarily haven't encountered. So you might fall into an energy where, like, if it has to do with the contract, you might sign it too quickly. This person might ask you for more than, like if, like Megan Thee Stallion, for instance, her situation, she signed a 360 deal. She popped off. She became Megan Thee Stallion. It turned out that those people were taking too much money. Rock Nation, i.e. Jay-Z, was like, shut that shit down. We're not going to release anything until you get your cut. And obviously I can't speak on that situation because I don't know. I'm not an expert. But for the most part, it's just like you get carried away. Like, people promise you a lot. They promise you a lot and they mean it, but then when you actually start receiving those accolades, their hands are going to be the first ones in the pot. So you have to be very careful about your rise. And when Spirit is sending you messages about people who are not in those vibes, you have to listen to them. The Star card's here, so there's nothing to fear. You are elevating. This is such a beautiful energy. It's exciting. This is just a warning from Spirit, from your ancestors, from my guys who are just like, look, if you are the Queen of Pentacles and you are laying down this foundation and the stability and all the other stuff, there are people who are going to come and try to take what you have and what you got going on because you are rising like a star and you're going to be receiving some form of elevation and recognition. With the Judgment card here, some of you guys might be even coming out of this hermit mode. Literally, another way, some of you could be coming out of this hermit mode unknown. Nobody knew who you were. You were just somebody who was like doing your thing, and then literally, not overnight, just because you've been working on it, but like very quickly, you end up stepping into some sort of public recognition, and that itself is going to bring in some unknown uncharted territory, and you're going to be meeting and shaking a lot of people's hands. Wash your hands. The coronavirus is real. You know what I'm saying? It's here. But in that saying, wash your hands, make sure that you are asking for you're working hand in hand with Spirit through this time to avoid this Knight of Swords, to be like, please give me discernment as I rise. I just feel like, and I'm being pulled to the Lovers, there really is a red pill, blue pill. I feel like somebody definitely is going to come and tempt you. A snake is definitely going to come and tempt you and be like, listen, I can do all of this for you right now. And if you're just like, yeah, okay, I'll sign it. I'm just happy to get the advance. You might be shook at what you end up getting on your back end. And then you're going to have to fight for it. So just, you'll get your justice either way, regardless. That's not the issue. It's just like, how many steps do you want to add to that? If you could just be a little bit more patient and just believe that God got you a little bit longer, then I feel like it'll help you. Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. That's exactly what I was saying. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Yeah, you're going to remain victorious in all this. Do not sell yourself short when it comes to these negotiations that are going to be approaching you. Make sure that you wait. Really, I just heard July. July is going to be such a significant month this year for so many people, particularly for Virgo and Pisces. But it's going to be such a significant month. And I feel like wait until like June, July 6 here to make a decision. Let things still come in. Let them chase you. Don't just hop on the first thing that sounds good, because there's going to be other offers that come down the line that sound better. And this could deal with publishing. This could deal with record deals. This could deal with I don't even know, just certain like contracts, King of Swords, lawyers. That's what I'm saying. This is some pretty big stuff that you want to make sure that people are looking over. Just because you are receiving, your time is going to be worth something. Your presence is going to be worth money. Woo! All these guys Just like, I got paid. I was just like, what is this? Like, I got paid just to show up. You know, I just got paid to dip, right? Page of Swords. So there's going to be some people who are looking out for it from you from a distance. All right. Oh, gosh. We're almost done, Pisces. Lord have mercy. There's somebody who's holding back their feelings for you, but they're watching you. It gets worse. I keep pulling cards and I'm like, There's somebody that's brokenhearted about maybe you possibly walking away from them, you leaving. There's a big energy of like a secret admirer or somebody just watching out for you. But this person, and it could be a Knight of Wands, so this person could be younger than you. Or you guys had like very passionate flings or something. But this person feels like you kind of like just left them in the dust and they've been watching you. They've been watching you. This could be the same devil energy, but I just feel like this might even be a friendship or just somebody that you left in the past where there was a very guarded or defensive energy. But that you just know that you are watched. You are being watched and you're being wanted. You're protected with the Hierophant here. This isn't anything to fear, but like you are going to notice some interesting names pop up on your like liked videos, liked page, comment sections. You're going to see some interesting names. You're going to be like, interesting. Like there's going to be some slip ups. Like somebody's going to accidentally like a picture from way back when. And you're going to be like, oh, you? Okay, cool. Bet. I don't know why I'm getting so aggressive. I'm a Mars person. I'm a Mars dominant person. So in a Taurus moon, Venus and Aries, I got a lot of fire. So you might not be so saucy with this person. I just feel like with this energy here, I just feel like their flightiness in the past is what caused you to walk away from them. So it's just, I just think it's funny how now you've decided to come and speak to me as if you have anything of value to say. But here's the thing. They know they don't have value to say because they see you as the Empress, but they feel like they got to say something. I don't know. They feel like they got to say something because they know that they can, if that makes sense. You know, like, it's just like, it's not even that they like, how do I word this? It's just like, it's not even that they are a clout chaser in any way, shape, or form. It's like, they know. It's like if you were Rihanna's ex-boyfriend when, like, I don't know, Ponde Replay came out, you know? Like, if you were like the last guy that she had like a real intimate relationship with and like Ponde Replay, so you're like, you're hot, you're popping, you're on the charts, but you can still be like, oh, I know this girl, oh, I know her. It's that type of energy. Oh, I dated her. I know that she still answers the phone. It's not even that this person would do it for another person or is trying to show off. They want it for themselves. They need it for their validation. They need it for them. Like I said, this person is a vampire. I know. Now I'm positive it's probably the devil energy. And it's more people too. It's more than that one person. Honestly, it's a whole bunch of people that are that way. You probably attracted that devil energy a lot. You just happen to date one of them had a, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know, one of them was went a little bit more down the intimacy route. But I feel like people in the past friendships, they need to know that they still have some sort of access to you because they know that you are a star and they know that you're getting your recognition. They know that you're getting your coin and they need that validation that you still remember them. And so they're trying to get it now because they just know that you might get the recognition or they just feel like it's coming. And they want to say like, oh, congratulations, I'm so happy for you. But they also want to make sure that you respond back. Because if you didn't respond back, then this person would spiral. But that's not your problem. This person would just like, they're going to spiral anyway, but this slows it down a little bit. Because the more you step in your power, the stronger you become and the stronger that they see you and the more that they know that they were wrong for treating you the way that they did, for leaving you, for cheating on you, for just causing you pain, for just being a shitty individual, quite literally. Like, they just like, shit. And they always knew, and the crazy thing is like, they always knew that you were going to be successful, and they were jealous. I feel like they were envious of it, and so they did their part to make it a problem. And then, here we are. You know, now you're the Empress. Now everything's come true. Now their biggest fear has come true. Now greatest wishes come true. And it's just that passing of the energy, that meeting at the crossroads, the Eight of Pentacles leaving, the Eight of Cups, excuse me, leaving it behind, turning your back on things that no longer serve you, and walking towards your Two of Cups, your Ten of Cups. The Seven of Wands. That's why I was like, I feel like you are having to battle things off from the past because you're looking so beautifully at your future. You have a very clear vision, but there's like people who want to hop on your boat, people who want to hop on your team. And you're like, no, there's no more room. You had a spot. I reserved a spot for you and you told me to give it up. And so I did. And now I'm moving on. And now I'm ready for this next thing. And now I'm ready for the Chariot. Now I'm ready to go and pursue my dreams. I'm ready to go after what it is that I want. So you got to go. I got to turn my back on you. Got to go solo. Patti LaBelle. So yeah, there is this energy of warding off things from your past, friendships, relationships from your past. But it's because you have such a clear future coming in towards your own abundance and satisfaction, Pisces. So awesome energy for your birthday. You know, I just feel like people just, you know, like to use birthdays to come and re-enter your life and see what you're doing, see what you're up to. But I feel like, you know, there's going to be some change if you go on a trip and you go back home, like I was talking about earlier, you're going to find out some information that's going to completely change your life. I feel like this is a life-changing trip. You know, when you leave a place, you're going to leave as one person and you're going to come back to that place as a brand new bitch, as a brand new individual. That's just it's going to catapult. There's such a leap forward. And we're at, you know, technically we're about to be at March at the, you know, the Zodiac New Year with Aries season. So we're starting over again. This is the end. So like, you know, the new year really starts with spring when things come to life and are giving birth. So you're going to feel that way. You're coming to life. You're coming into spring. And I feel like this relationship, the good relationship that we talked about, is going to be coming in to spring. It's going to be coming in and blooming and blossoming. You're going to be able to get to know each other, fall in love, really fall in love with this person instead of the idea of this person. It's going to be able to be here on the 3D instead of so much in the 5D. You're also going to be dealing with this ex. You're also going to be dealing with this ex energy. Even if it's not an ex person, it's going to be that past energy to come and grab you one last time before you close that door on their hand. But you got the Empress, the Ten of Cups, and it really might come in a very unexpected way. So, yeah. Happy birthday, Pisces. Alrighty, so let's look into your oracles, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you can. The card that came out blows my mind. Follow me on Instagram if you like, guys. And please don't forget to book a personal reading with me if that interests you. And like, share, and subscribe. Sorry that was messy, but that card just like literally threw me off. Because it's so perfect. So we got home. That's why I laughed. I was just like, yeah, some of you guys are going home. There's a return. I know I am. I literally am going home. I'm so excited. I was talking to my friend before I got here, telling him how excited I am to go back home. So I'm going home. And a lot of you guys are too. And you're going to be greeted there with open arms, okay? I feel like with this talisman here, and I feel like this is a Piscean card, but look at this path that's unfolding in front of you. And here you are guided. I feel like some of you guys are going to come into contact with your spirit guides and just have like this really uncanny ability to see the distance. It's really going to serve you well when it comes to people and contracts, lawyers, just because it's important for you to protect your property. And so protect yourself, but also listen to the voices that are guiding you. Listen to the spirit as it's pushing you down this path. It's going to be winding, but it's necessary and it's needed, and you're feeling comfortable. But I feel like this place is, this homecoming is for you to be renewed, to start over again, to start fresh. Again, to bring yourself into this new zodiac here. And then we have Spirit of Place. Where's the book? Is the book out here? I want to read this. I don't see the book, and I'm not going to look for it because we're like, almost an hour in, or at an hour. Anyways, the Spirit of Place. This is really telling me that, like, the present moment, and again with this 4 here, the present moment where you are is so vital, important for you to be completely aware of your surroundings. There are going to be magical places that you visit. Like, I feel like there's just there's a magical meeting space where people are going to be met, and I feel like people are coming from all directions to get to this place, the spirit of place. It could be if like you are a musician. If you're a musician, then like it's a hot bar. If you are where like an open mic set where you end up meeting like the next people to your band. If you are a lawyer, you get to find the collective school, you know, like there's just all these different things that are going to play out. But I feel like there's going to be a place that's going to be super significant. Like I just heard Outcast, the Dungeon Family, where like you guys inside it with spirit and you're finding a new home. Some of you guys are finding a new home with a new set of people. It's just going to be a matter of discernment as to how you get there. Cool. So just remain open is really what I'm hearing. Serendipity, right? The 4-leaf clover. So it's gonna seem like luck. You know, I don't necessarily say lucky. I believe in blessings, right? And so it is, these blessings are going to come down, and it is going to be seem very lucky. Like you're just going to be at the right place, right time. You're going to be talking to people who are looking to do the same things that you're going to be doing, that you want to do. I feel like if you've been trying to manifest like people to work on a project, like I said, know that some of this stuff they'll be able to help you, but others of it you will have to do on your lonesome, and that's just a part of your journey. Come to the edge, taking a risk, taking that leap of faith, and letting those petals kind of fall where they may as you step into this next leg of your journey. Round and round and go the distance. So there definitely is travel here. I feel like for some of you, interestingly enough, there might be 2 trips. You might go home and then you might find out about another trip while you're at home that brings you somewhere else, and that you have to take a risk. But the cool thing is, like, you're home, so you're in your nest and then you're taking off. That's why the universe is aligning perfectly, because you're really at like your greatest support system. If you come from a nice family and all that other stuff, whatever you consider home, but like you have the support system that you need in order to go the distance. All right. And this 25 here is a cycle of, it's a completion. I feel like you're finally getting off of this merry-go-round, and you're finally taking that leap of faith and going your own way with just you and this little talisman that you got. Just you and your desires, you and your passion. Alrighty. We got step out of your comfort zone, come to the edge, go the distance. I mean, so this is awesome. Confidence is your key to success. So pretend to be a Leo, you know what I'm saying? They don't care. They don't care. When they walk in, they're here. I'm here. Dramatic. The drama. Come on, sis. Serve it to me. That's what I'm really getting, Pisces. There is a need for you to step out of your comfort zone and push past yourself. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. You're all that in a bag of chips, okay? Hold the fries, because I'm on a diet. You know what I'm saying? But really, 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 really awesome, beautiful energy for you to step into surrounding your birthday season. And look, the first card that came out was the end of a tough cycle approaches with Capricorn. There we go with Capricorn. But there you are closing this out. Like I said, you're closing this wheel out. There are going to be some last minute people trying to like get at your coattails, but you know better because you pray better. You know what I'm saying? You know better because you pray better. And that is that. You have a more solid understanding of spirit and what he's asking what they're asking of you to do. Especially with the talisman. And even if you don't, Pisces are real good for just going with it. It was funny because I was talking to a Gemini, and they were telling me that they were like, I just see all these possible case scenarios when I think about something. Like I'll just see all these different scenarios. And I was just like, I am dumb as bricks. Like I was like, yes. And that's why I'm the full card. Like, I'm like, great, I'm here. Like, I'm such a yes individual. I don't even think about half of the craziness that could go on, you know, which is a blessing and a curse. All right. Love it. So we got Butterfly, Rebirth. Happy birthday. These cards always come through. All right. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. What a beautiful birthday card. What a beautiful transformation that you've gone through. And that's what I'm saying. And that's why this person is like, and when this person comes back in your life, I just heard Christina Aguilera, thanks for making me a little bit stronger, makes me that much wiser. Thanks for making me a fighter. Because I feel like this person did. I feel like if this was your twin flame, the person who's going to be coming back, like, they really taught you a lot about yourself, and they really put you on this journey. And like, if anything, instead of being at their throat, you know, you don't have to say it to them because it might seem facetious. I'm the type of bitch to be like, you know what? Thank you for being such an asshole, because if you weren't, then who knows where I'd be. I'd probably still be looking at your dumbass, but you were such a dick that it really made me, you know, look at it from a different perspective. And I'm so happy and I'm so grateful, because through that, I've learned so much about myself. And it's no shade, no tea, because through that, I had to look at myself and see when I was an asshole and I was a dick, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I forgive myself, and I'm going to love myself enough to forgive you too. That's a real true thing to say. You know, you don't have to say it so saucy, but that's how I feel. That's the feeling of it. But this person does, you know, you could easily say thank you to them because of the stress of that relationship. It's made you blossom into this beautiful butterfly. And again, perfect for spring. You're coming right at the perfect time. And you have brilliance to share with the world. That's why I'm like, some of you guys are going to receive an elevation and recognition pretty significantly and quickly. And that's why I feel like there's going to be so many people who are just going to be like, let me be a part quickly. Like, let's just say that you would get like a shout out or something for whatever you do. And then like all of a sudden your DMs are like, please email me. I would love to have you on my team. I'd love to have you as a manager. I'd love to do this. I'd love to do that. But you have to like stay on the path. You have to stay on the course and love every part of your journey. Be grateful for every part of it, because it made you the bad bitch empress that you are today. Emperor that you are today. Put those swords down. You do it. All right. We got Coyote, Revealer of Truth. Don't take things too seriously and make time to play. Have fun, right? Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Yes, the Coyote, Revealer of Truth. Yes. Watch out. That's why I'm just like, you're just entering into the lion's den, right? And I feel the need to pull one more card. But you're stepping into the lion's den. And there's going to be tricks and traps. Don't take it too seriously. Even if you end up jumping the gun and you throw what I say out the window, that's fine. Spirit still got you. You're just adding an extra step. So just watch out. And don't be afraid about making mistakes. Don't be afraid to do things wrong. Don't be afraid to look at your past and be like, I was so wrong about this person. Now I see them for who they are, and I was just so wrong. And chuckle and keep it moving. My beat. All right. And then we got, last but not least, Squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Have fun. Have fun. March seems like it's going to be such a fun month. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distraction take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. All right. So there is a balance between work and play here. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Be smart. Continue to plan. Continue to strategize. Don't get overwhelmed. And especially with some of this drama, because I feel like, yeah, you're the Queen of Swords. That's why I'm like, let it happen around you, because the person that you're connecting with, the King of Cups character that you're connecting with, that, right? You know, new relationships are distracting. And so like, you're going to be texting this person and you're going to be like, hey, look, I'm not going to be able to speak to you because like I have a meeting with such and such and such and such, or I'm going to be in the studio from this time to this time. I love you. But like, you know, listen, had you sped up your little process, maybe it'd be different. But right now I didn't got focused on something else. So you're going to have to wait until I can give to you. And then don't let that other person get and distract your energy, because they're going to take you down, just because that's just how strong their black cloud energy is. So you have to remain the Queen of Swords, remain neutral, and remain objective, and leave that noise out, because it is gonna be noise. But just understand that this is a phase too. This is just another phase of your journey. Do not take any of it personally. Like, that's all I can say. Just know, if people love you or hate you, it's really not personal to you. Except for maybe this King of Cups, just because I feel like there's such a soulmate. there's such a soulmate journey there. But yeah, don't let it be a distraction to you. That's the biggest thing. If Spirit sees that these romantic escapades are going to be a distraction for you, Spirit will take it away, because the work that you have to do is more important. So it is going to require balance. I feel like with the cards that came out with the Always Prepared and the Coyote, you're good with it. I'm just saying that as a warning to don't get carried away. Don't overdo it, particularly about Pisces with some Sagittarius placements. No shade, no tea. Love you, but just don't get so caught up in your pleasure that you forget about the work. Most of you won't struggle with that, but, you know, just be aware. So that is what I got for you, Pisces. Again, thank you so much for your support. Happy birthday. This was such a long reading. I was not expecting it to go that long, but I hope it brought some clarity and insight, you know, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out the description box for information on how to book a personal reading with Ya Beach, and peace. Until next time.